¿Cómo estás? Soy Señora Salapka. We are going to continue our conversation about commands. This time we're going to be focusing on negative commands. Negative informal commands, meaning you're speaking with someone that you know pretty well. So it's informal and you're telling them to do something. So last week we learned about positive commands and how to do that positively. Now we're going to say it in the negative way. So here we go. Everybody should have this sheet to look at. This is the Mandatos Negativos, Negative Commands, Part 2. We're going to start at the top and we're going to go through this so I can explain, hopefully pretty concisely to you, how this works. I will keep it short and sweet. Please stay with me. You can always rewatch this video if you want to go over it again or need more practice or forget something. Okay, so we're going to start with the example of hablar. I'm going to walk you through it because it's done for you. Hold that thought, I got to get a pencil or a marker. All right. Step 1. Let's write the whole word here and then we'll go to step 1. Step 1 says, put the verb in the present tense form. So I'm going to do that. Hablo. Remember, we're in present tense, guys. Don't confuse what we were doing with past tense. This is really basic present tense. Step 2, drop the O. Step 3, change the opposite ending. If it's an AR verb, the opposite ending is going to be an E. Step 4, the last step, put a no in front and an S at the end. No hables. No hables. Don't speak. Remember, we're doing the to form, the informal command, and it's a negative. That is it. Now, we're going to do another one. This one is not done for you on the paper. Cerrar. To close. Remember, the present tense of this verb is a stem changer, E to IE. Cierro. Step 1, put it in the yo form. Step 2, drop the O. Cierro. Step 3, opposite ending. Once again, we have an AR verb, so the opposite is going to be an E. And the last step is we're going to put a no in front and an S at the end. No cierres. Okay? Let's go on to volver. Now I'm on the third verb down on the sheet. Volver means to return. This is an ER verb, so watch carefully. It's a little bit different. It's also a stem changer in the present tense. Step 1, yo form. Vuelvo. Muy bien. Step 2, drop the O. Vuelve. Step 3, add the opposite ending. This is an ER verb, so our opposite is an A. Vuelva. And step 4, the last one, put a no in front and add an S. No vuelvas. So your two options for endings, if it's an AR verb, it's going to be an E, always. If it's an ER or IR verb, the ending is going to be an A, hence the opposite endings. Go ahead and do the last one, abrir, on your own. Step 1, put it in the yo form. Hopefully you got abro. Go ahead. Step 2, what is it? Take off the O. What's step 3? Opposite ending. What's the opposite ending of an IR verb? An A. Abra. And last, what do you do? What do you put in front? No. And what do you add at the end? Abras. don't open. Good job. Now, just below this box, there are 3 in car, gar, and zar, which I know you've heard me say many times, and these have special endings that don't follow what we just did here. You can see they change to QU, car, QUES. For example, sakar would be no sakes. Okay? Apagar, that's a vocab word to turn off, would change to GUES, no apagues. And the last one, almorzar, changes to CE, no almuerces, CES. And they're written down for you on this paper. Okay, in the box below, you're going to fill this in with the negative command that we just did, and then we're going to practice the irregulars. There are a few irregulars, very few with the negatives, so go ahead and do this box first, and we will come back and watch the irregulars next. Okay, so start with prender and follow these steps.